So we're gonna do the husband tag because we're going to Houston for a wedding. So then I just felt like doing this tag because we're kind of bored. Okay. Question 1. Where did we meet?
The city, Dallas.
No, I think it was like, where did we meet in person for the first time? Okay, so we met at one of our okay, how do I explain this? So it was my friend's birthday party. He went with our mutual friend to the party, and that's where we met for the first time.
I thought I was going to a charity event.
I don't know why you thought that.
To raise donations, and I'm not entirely sure where we were sending the donations. I think it was a little while ago. But little did I know, the event actually turned out to be a party, a birthday party nonetheless. And so I was surprised, but I knew she was going to be there.
So you knew that?
Yeah.
From the beginning?
Yeah, from the beginning.
How'd you know?
I mean, low-key stalked you, but like, not really. I mean, our mutual friend.
So weird.
Our mutual friend was going there, obviously, and it was, you know, actually, let me take that back. There wasn't a Facebook event for this, was there?
No, there was.
No, but then I would have known that it wasn't a birthday,
I mean, you weren't invited to this party because it was my friend's birthday party.
Yeah, but again, I didn't know it was a birthday party. I thought it was a charity thing strictly. So I don't think I ever saw the Facebook event.
So Sarah never told you it was a birthday party?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. I showed up thinking that she might be there just because of the mutual friend stuff. Yeah. I think that's about it.
And then funny, okay, so after that, I was with someone, and then like 2 weeks after this birthday party, he messaged me on Facebook, and he was like, hey, what's up? Like trying to talk to me and like, I guess be with me, or like, I don't know. So I was with someone at the time, so I like literally I opened his messages and for him to see that I like read the messages, but I didn't respond because I had a boyfriend. I didn't respond. And then 2 weeks. Am I getting too into this?
No. Well, just an important note. She disclosed to me later that she was totally smitten at my lines.
I was not.
I was so.
I never said that.
You so
I know.
sad.
I never said that.
You so sad. You didn't say that in those exact terms, but
I was not smitten.
in essence, you were.
No, I wasn't. Anyway, so then.
You totally missed the pool story.
Oh my
though.
God. What pool story?
That I was taking a photograph of our mutual friend, and then I was telling her that she was doing it all. So our mutual friend,
yeah,
she was posing on a pool table
with
like,
my hat.
With her hat, but it wasn't. She was sitting on it just.
And I was like taking her pictures.
Right.
And then he goes to the pool table and he was like showing her how it's done. And then
well, you had to let them know that
he was doing like inappropriate stuff on the pool table.
Inappropriate is not. It is not the appropriate way to describe.
How was it then?
It was seductive.
Oh my God.
It was classy yet seductive.
It was not classy.
It was.
And then when he did that, I called him Batamiz, which I don't. Okay, so it's Urdu, right? So like in English, that called like naughty or something like that. I don't know
No. Someone with no shame, like
okay,
shameless.
shameless.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, you're so Batamiz, and then that's how we kind of bonded. And so when he first messaged me, he was like, hey, this is Batamiz, or something like that.
Yeah. And which in the Bollywood world, I feel like is sort of like a.
It's like a slang.
Classy,
It's like it's slang.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like the end of so this happened in November. The end of December is when I broke up with my old boyfriend because I was like, whatever. So I broke up with him, and then I told my mom, and I was like heartbroken. My mom was like, no, and then she was telling me that like about this guy who like talked to his mom about me, and I was like, who is this guy?
Whoa, I didn't talk to my mom about it.
That's what she said.
No, well, that never happened.
Okay, well, that's what my mom said. Anyway, so that's what my mom said, and then my mom was like, oh, and then I told her, I was like, who is this guy? Like, what the hell? Like, it's so weird. And then she showed me a picture of him, and it was Muzammil. And then I was like, oh my god, mom, he's been trying to message me. He was like talking to me. And then she was like, go for it. Like his family's awesome. Like he's really cool and blah, 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 right? And I'm like, okay, like what else would I mean, I didn't have anything else to do. I was like, might as well, why not?
What?
And so I messaged him.
So
and then,
nonchalantly as if you didn't
it
care.
was. It was.
Whatever.
You were on the same.
Smitten.
No, I wasn't.
Smitten.
No.
Yes.
And then I messaged him, and then I was like, hey, and then like literally that same day that I was talking to him, he asked me on a date.
Side note, she thought I might rape her.
Yes, I did. 'Cause we've never hung out.
You a fool.
We've never hung out before. So then when he asked me on this date, like we've never hung out, we only seen each other like once at that birthday party. And I was kind of worried. I was like, who is this guy? Why does he never happened to me before? But I was like, you know what? Like, why not? Like, let's just go for it. So I went on this date, and I mean, luckily and fortunately, he was awesome, and we connected, and it was magical. And the rest is history. Now we're married. Okay, next. Where was our first date? Our first date was at Clydewarren Park. For any of you who live in Dallas, you guys know what it is. It's pretty famous. And there's a restaurant in Clydewarren Park. I don't know what it's called. I forgot, but
it's classy AF.
It was really classy. It was really expensive. It was really fancy. So that's where he took me for our first date. What was your first impression of me?
I mean, the first thing that came to my mind, I had to have been like, oh, she's attractive. Because I don't know, that might be an odd thing, or it might be like a shallow thing, but
no, it's not shallow.
I don't
you don't know me, so I feel like
That's
fair. The first impression of anyone who doesn't who don't know each other, like obviously they're gonna see their looks first, and then obviously when you get to know them, then it's like personality, characteristics, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Next, when did you meet my family? Oh, this is a good one.
I mean,
a week after our first date.
Was it really a week after?
A week after our first date.
Oh, there you go.
No. Yeah, a week after our first date.
No, it was a little bit longer than that.
It was a week and a half. So our first date. So our first
February?
date. No, our first date was January 6th, and then our second date was that following Sunday, and then that following Saturday is when he met my parents. So like a week and a half, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Weird habit of each other. You can go first.
Full honesty?
Babe, don't do it.
Hey, this is when you open your life up to the YouTube community. So her one of the weird things that she does is that when she has to go to the restroom, she dances, and it's not like a jig.
I have a pee-pee dance.
It's a pee-pee dance where she like kicks her leg, she sways left to right. So a dance. She has a pee-pee dance.
Okay, weird habit of yours. I don't know, what weird habit do you have? Oh, I mean, it's not a weird habit because I do it too, but at the beginning of our relationship, he started talking in baby voice, and at first I was like, this is so weird, but then like he rubbed off on me, and now we talk in baby voice to each other. That's probably really weird to you guys, because it's really weird to our families, and our families always give a shit for it. Okay, next. How long have we been together? So it's gonna be, okay, you can go.
A year and 11 months, roughly? Yeah.
Maybe 2 years, January 6th. An animal that resembles one another.
An animal that, I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Because they would.
Well, you don't look like an animal. Usually, this is not...
Resembling meaning it doesn't have to be looks. It can be like characteristics, or like I would say lion because you're courageous, fearless.
Well, that's really sweet of you. Well, damn, I feel like I need to figure something out.
On the spot, babe, on
like a dog.
A dog?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think you're fiercely loyal. You're very loving and caring.
I am loyal.
You're very empathetic, right? So you're able to connect, and you want to make everyone happy. And so,
For better or for worse.
for better or for worse. And when you are in a mood,
Yeah.
you essentially wag your tail and jump around. So
True, true. What was our first road trip? Detroit, Michigan.
Was it Detroit? Yeah.
We drove all the way to Detroit, Michigan when he was trying to do Teach for America. Fun fact, he quit after like 2 weeks because we couldn't handle being away from each other for that long. What pisses him off? What pisses him off when I leave all my makeup or like when I leave all the makeup on the what's it called? The dresser, or when I leave clothes on the floor, or like when I leave my dish. Basically, when I leave anything of mine out anywhere, he doesn't get pissed off, but he gets annoyed, and he sometimes calls me out.
In an effort to sort of curb this behavior. Listen, I just think it's best for both of us.
True.
When you pick up after yourself. So
Favorite feature about each other?
You first or me?
You can go first.
Physical?
Sure.
Smile?
Aw,
Yeah.
sweet. I like your eyes.
Oh, thanks.
3 things I'm good and not good at. Bad thing.
So your work ethic, is that something that I can say?
Yes,
Okay.
anything.
So your work ethic is a good thing.
Thank you.
You are fantastic at planning and committing and following through, which is something that I actually kind of lack in. So that's always a good thing. And the third thing is that you do really well. You know, I have an idea. So much to everyone's surprise, or at least in spite of everyone's doubt, she is a fantastic cook. So I feel like I have to add that just because of all the backdrop, you know? Yeah.
3 bad things.
Oh, 3 bad things. I think your anger, I think like self-awareness can be a bit off sometimes, and you know, I think those are the only 2. Can I just say that?
Sure,
Okay.
why not? What do we argue about the most?
You know, I'll be honest with you. I feel like a lot of times when we get into like fights, they're over pretty like tiny things.
And then it blows up.
Yeah, it always
And then
blows
like
up.
the past comes back, and then we'll talk about that, and then I feel like it's tiny things.
Yeah, for the most part, right? And then the conversation gets into like respect and consideration, which opens a floodgate to everything and anything. And then obviously like anger is like a reciprocating beast. So
True.
yeah.
Do I have PMS?
Can I say that? You sometimes.
I do not.
Sometimes. No. I'm being honest.
Okay, I have anger, but like I don't get angry because of my period, or because I'm on my period.
No, I mean you don't get angry, so to speak. You get very like sensitive or cranky, and I just know not to poke the bear sort of thing.
Good husband. Who wears the pants in the relationship? It's an interesting question. I don't know. I feel like we both do in certain things.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like you. Okay, you're basically the one who like wears the pants in a relationship, but things I feel like I do, but I don't know.
I think we try really hard to be partners in things. So, I think because of that, things get like split, as Faro was saying. Yeah.
Nicknames for each other. I just call him Muzzy and Babe.
Yeah.
I say Babe. I don't say like I rarely ever say like his full name. Like I don't ever say Muzammil. Unless like I don't say it often. I usually call him Muzzy or I just say Babe.
Yeah, and I nearly always call you Babe. If I call you anything other than Babe,
So you call me? What do you call me? Fowa?
yeah, oh yeah, I call you Fowa too.
So in Farwa, he says Fowa. Like in a baby voice, because that's like what baby voice. Anyways, what is my favorite restaurant? Oh, you know this, top of your head.
Noodle Wave.
Yep. So Noodle Wave is a Thai restaurant here in Dallas. It is the best Thai food I've ever had by far. If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Well, it depends. I feel like it rotates between 90210, Gossip Girls,
Finished.
Gilmore Girls. I mean, you watch both of them and then you repeat.
Multiple times.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
true.
So it's one of those
Pretty
three.
Little Liars.
Pretty Little Liars, and I think that encapsulates all of them. And any variation of those shows.
I like it's not reality TV. It's like a
No, variation. Any variation.
Yeah. What drink do I order when we go out to eat?
Well, honestly, usually just order waters.
But if I were to order like a cool drink or like a drink, what would I drink? Other than water.
Other than water, I mean, Thai tea is a favorite.
Thai tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Huh? Dr.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Root beer.
Root beer? Yeah, root beer is
I
a big
love
one. I wouldn't
root beer.
have guessed Dr. Pepper.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
haven't
guess
had Dr. Pepper?
before you, I like Dr. Pepper, but after you, I love root beer. So root beer.
Interesting, yeah.
Anyways, what size shoe do I wear?
5? 6?
6.5.
Damn.
You're close. My favorite kind of sandwich.
Po' boy? Sure.
True. True. That was really good. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is one talent I have?
What talent that you have? I think your eye for trends, like fashion trends, I think that's a talent.
Okay.
And your ability to
Take
like,
it.
put things together.
Like style them?
Style, yeah, that's the word, yeah.
What would I eat every day if I could?
Pizza?
No.
No?
Noodle Wave.
Noodle Wave? Yeah. But that's not like, that's a restaurant.
That's like a restaurant.
Yeah, it would have to be like an entree from Noodle Wave.
I don't know what I would eat every single day if I would have to choose. Because I think I get like sick of things really easily.
Yeah.
So I feel like after a week I'd be like, I'd rather not eat anything.
Yeah.
What is my eye color?
Like a brown with a sort of slight light brown depending on the light and angle.
Okay. Who is my best friend? Yup.
That's about it.
Where am I from?
Queens, New York, which is awesome because we're going to New York City tomorrow.
Tomorrow we have a flight tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And we're literally driving on a day trip to Houston for his friend's nikah, which is like a religious marriage. So it's gonna be very hectic driving back and then going to sleep and then catching a 7 in the morning flight to New York City. Which we will vlog as well, right?
Yeah.
Or I will vlog anyways. What kind of cake would you bake me on my birthday? Which is coming up.
Minimal icing. So essentially the thing that has to shine is the cake itself.
So
not
more,
chocolate, vanilla, but like it has to be amazing. Maybe with a tinge of like lemon zest.
Nah. It's not my favorite.
Yeah,
I feel like with ratio, like more cake to frosting, for sure.
Yeah, but like, for example, the cheesecake that we had was with lemon zest in it.
So that's cheesecake. It's
But
different.
with
If you
cake
got
in
me a
general.
cheesecake, then that's fine. Lemon zest.
But with general, I feel like if it's done right, a little lemon zest with yellow cake.
Okay. Do I play any sports?
No, but you did play volleyball.
For a while, back in the day. What can I spend hours doing?
Shopping?
Yep. Of course. I feel like it's every girl's answer though. Every
don't know.
husband says that to I feel like every freaking girl.
Well, I
What
mean,
can you do hours doing? Shopping? Of course. Unless it's the girl's like a tomboy and is like shopping.
yeah, I mean, we don't gender like stereotype people into boxes and stuff. I think that's been the case in my experience as well, but you know.
All the girls you've been with are like shopping addicts.
Actually, I mean, I think they were fans of clothes in the sense like they would like to dress well,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they could shop for hours.
I can't really shop for hours though.
You can definitely shop for hours if it's like window shopping, like
Yeah.
on your laptop and stuff.
Like
if you,
online shopping.
Yeah, if you went to a physical shop, you like to get in and get out.
Yeah.
Unless if it's like Black
I
Friday.
online shop a lot.
Yes.
Like for fun. I just go online and just like looking on a Galaxy. Not a Galaxy, what am I saying? Anyways. Okay, well, we have answered all the questions.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, 36 questions. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!
Okay.